ready to go. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ketel Marte. Breaking ball inside. And we're underway here in the home opener. There's a swing and a drive. Acuna checks it in for the out. And there's one down. And now the shortstop. Mason Wynn.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about the process. He did everything right there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
And there's two away. And now it's Ivan Herrera. Herrera goes 5 feet 11 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Panama.
Now there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
And it finds its way through for a hit. And that gives Wilson Contreras a chance to hit with 2 out. Here comes Wilson Contreras. And first offering is fouled off. Herrera leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
Strike 2.
Ahead 0-2 in the count. Sure, you've got 4 pitches you can work with, but throw something you can command and get this at bat over with as quickly as possible.
Popped up, middle of the diamond. And that is that.
Do you still cry?
Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Starting on the mound in this one, Andre Palante.
Well, the key for him usually centers around his ability to command all 4 of his pitches. I mean, he can get by with 3 if one isn't working, but it becomes a little tougher to keep hitters guessing, especially when you start to get through the second and third time through the order. So we'll see how he incorporates all of his stuff into this one.
1 up, 1 down. Here's Manny Machado. And first offering is fouled off. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. And the count is 0-2.
0-2.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it, on to first. Gets the out, 2 down after the strikeout. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Olson up to the plate. A swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Inside. 1 ball, 1 strike.
1-1.
Curve in the dirt.
2-1 the count now. He hasn't seen a fastball yet, but you've got to be ready to hit one because you doubt the pitcher wants this to go to a 3-1 count.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. 2 down, nobody on. To the right side. Perdomo on to first. And Olson is set down. Back here at Comiskey Park, second inning set to go. Now up for St. Louis, Brendan Donovan. First pitch swinging.
Gonna really need to hang in there with that front side against this left-handed breaking ball.
Cut on and lifted in the air. Harris snags it, and there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado. That's outside.
That's
ball one. And another ball. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. 2 down, base is empty. Here's the second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
0-1.
And a foul ball. Here's the 0-2. And ball
That's a ball.
1.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and it's 2-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And that's
Count's
outside. That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So a man at first. Giancarlo Stanton next up for the Cardinals. Swing and a miss at a slider.
No balls, 1 strike.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Allen makes the play, and that'll do it. And we're back. Bottom half of inning number 2. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Out towards right center field. Gorman sizes this one up. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Drake Baldwin next up for the Braves. On the ground, right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, a well-thrown slider like that one can be tough to get in the air. Good downward break on that one.
Now batting Jurickson Profar. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield. Base hit. Joey gets on base and keeps it going. And next for Atlanta, Michael Harris II. And he grounds one to the right side. And it's through for a hit. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Ozzie Albies up to the plate. This one in the dirt.
0-1.
No advance. Good job behind the dish. Swing and a ground ball towards first, but foul. And that one upstairs, ball 1.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
And he hits a ground ball right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Well, here we go. Top of the third, scoreless game. Here's Nolan Gorman. That's inside. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
1-1.
And that's a little bit high. 2-1.
2-1.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Ketel Marte. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a foul out of play. Top of the third, no score. And a foul ball. Good eye
No,
on that
that's
spot.
outside. Ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Under it is Acuna to make the grab. 2 up, 2 down. Now it's the shortstop, Mason Wynn. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
It's 0-1.
Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And Acuna able to make the grab. As we go to the last of the third. Now at the plate, Nick Allen. Palante back to work. Late with the swing there.
You know, these Braves definitely being
0-1.
aggressive at the plate, but I think it's fair to wonder if they're being a little over-aggressive. The numbers tell us they're swinging at the first pitch more than 90% of the time, and that's an extremely high number, especially when you're not getting results with it.
Back to the leadoff spot in the Braves lineup. Here's Acuna now. Swing and a miss, strike 1.
First pitch strike right
No
there
ball,
for
1
him.
strike.
He's going to have to do that consistently if he's going to give any length to his skipper. No, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Here's Machado. Up the middle. Win. On to first. 3 up, 3 down. Inning over. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Start of the 4th. And now the Cardinals catcher, Ivan Herrera. Slider right there.
0-1.
Out to center. Hauls it in for the out. And up to hit is Wilson Contreras. First time up was a pop out. Hernandez on the move. Can't get there. This one lands foul. And that one fouled off. That one not
1-2.
close. And the count is 1-2. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Went back to the fastball and it was effective. Brendan Donovan digs in now. Acuna on the run. And makes the play, and that's out number 3. Back here at Comiskey Park, and now Matt Olson. Headed down the line. Donovan, long run on his horse. Tries to make the play, but it's foul. Swing and a miss. That one in the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. One away on the strikeout. Here's Teoscar Hernandez. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time. Hernandez, 32 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. And that's off the inside edge.
1-1.
And it's a ball and a strike. One out, bases empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Next to hit, Drake Baldwin. Grounded out his first time up. Base hit, and that extends the inning.
Wastes no time there. Other than ripping one into the gap or blasting one over the wall, there aren't a whole lot of hits that are more satisfying than a nice line drive into center field. So that definitely felt good.
2 outs. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Marte should have it. Squeezes it. And that is the inning. New inning getting started. Here's Nolan Arenado.
You know, these Cardinals, as you probably noticed, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. They're swinging at more than 70% of the first pitches they've seen today, and it's just not working out for them.
Caught him looking for the K. Geraldo Perdomo now at the plate. Walked his first time. And there's a foul ball. And Sale deals. Just missed.
Ball. 1-1.
Fouled off down the right side.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit. Just not able to square it up.
Fouled off. And they'll do it again. 1-2 now. Sale. Swing and a ball hammered left field. 2 down. And now it's Giancarlo Stanton. He popped out his first time. Strike one. Not
One ball,
close
one
with that one. And now it's even 1-1. And that's too high.
2-1.
Not even
3-1.
close there. Now 3-1.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Sale delivers. Swung on, belted. Harris makes the grab. And that is that. And we're back. Here's the center fielder, Michael Harris II. Pulls that one foul.
You know, these Braves, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They've been chasing pitches outside the zone all game, and it's led to some frustrating moments. They've been fooled quite a bit today.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Herrera pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 down. Here is Ozzie Albies up to him. He's 0 for 1. Swing and a tapper that rolls foul. That one to first. He'll do it himself. And that quickly 2 away. Nick Allen next up for the Braves. Swings through that one for strike one.
In the on-deck circle, you really want to use that opportunity to see some pitches and time up the fastball. Last thing you want to do is miss a good hittable fastball early in the count.
That's a hit. So now back to the top of the order.
Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And here is Ronald Acuna Jr. Swings through that one. Allen off of first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He picks up his 5th. And welcome back to the ballpark. All right, we go to the top half of inning number 6. And now it's going to be Nolan Gorman. Sends it across to first. Leadoff man retired in the 6th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. 0 for 2 in this one. First pitch misses.
Well, a mistake right here could untie this ball game. If you're the pitcher out there, you just want to be a little more cautious.
Yeah.
Swing and a miss, and the count is 1-1. And that one off the outside edge.
If you're going to miss, you want to miss outside the zone. When you miss inside the zone, it's trouble.
And that is out of play. And now it's filled up. All tied up, and we're in the top half of the sixth. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Mason Wynn next up for the Cardinals. And first offering is fouled off. That's ripped. Base hit. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
Now batting,
Ivan Herrera next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 2. And foul ball. Snap throw. And he's back to first in time. Swing and a miss. Now he's in a 1-2 hole. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two outs. Gets it to first. Third out. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Here's Manny Machado now. Palante back to work. This to third. Arenado. Machado out of the play.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Tap foul at the plate.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
This one in the air, center field. Wynn on the move and puts the squeeze on that one. And a couple of quick outs. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Teoscar Hernandez. Down the line. And that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
And a swing and a miss.
1-2.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second. Top of inning number 7. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Wilson Contreras. Swing and a drive. This one is crushed. No doubt about it. And here in the late stages, they have the lead. He sends it out of here. It's 1-0. And now Brendan Donovan. Swing and a foul straight back. 0-1 now. Fought off foul. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Nobody on, nobody out with a run in here in the top half of inning number 7. That misses the zone. Now 1-2. Harris hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Nolan Arenado.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work with the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Now it's the The second baseman, Geraldo Perdomo. So now a pinch hitter, Alec Burleson. Runner on first with one down for him. Little chopper rolls foul. And there's a fly ball deep right field. Pulls it down, and there are two away.
Not fooled at all right there. He was clearly all over it, but sometimes you hit it too hard and right at someone. You're looking for one of those loop hits to get a knock sometimes.
Foul ball there. Arenado, the runner at first with two gone. That misses.
1-2.
It's a ball and two strikes.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Hard hit to third. Over to Albies. That ends the frame. Back here at Comiskey Park, bottom of the inning. Here's the catcher, Drake Baldwin. Pitching change here, Kyle Leahy.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
It's 0-1.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Now a slow roller to second. Gorman. Low throw, and he can't pick it. No outs, runner at first. Profar climbs in on that left side. Double play ball to second. Throws to first in time. Profar is out.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Squirts away a little bit.
No ball.
And the runner holds. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Inside, just missed. And a count 1-2. Back foot slider struck him out. And here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish. He's grounded out a couple of times. In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Ground ball up the middle. In plenty of time to first, and that's the inning. And we're back. Here's the second baseman, Nolan Gorman. And a foul ball. Swinging a foul out of play. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And that turns the lineup over.
Well, that certainly feels good when you can win the at-bat after being down in the count, up against it with 2 strikes right there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
And now the 0-1. Lined, and that's a base hit. Throw back in quickly. First and second now with nobody out.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
First and second, no outs. And we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is in for a strike. Lined, and that's a base hit. They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs.
That's now 3 hits in a row. For the offense, hooked around that pitch on the outside, but he was still able to square it up pretty nicely, and that takes quick, strong wrist to pull that off.
Stepping in, Ivan Herrera. In the dirt. No movement on the base. It's ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And it's 1-1. Hit in the air out to center field. Brings it in. Here comes the runner from third. Safe. He beats it.
Well, that's a quality at bat right there. You know the situation. You need something in the air and deep enough, and that's exactly what he did. Good pass to the baseball.
On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. He beats it. Good hustle. And the inning continues. Brendan Donovan next up for the Cardinals. 0 for 3 with 3 flyouts. First offering, and it just misses. Contreras off of first with 2 away. The next pitch misses, and the count is 2-0. Now a fly ball to right center. Harris has a beat on it. Makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. Now in for the Braves, Nick Allen. Swings through that.
Pitching has been pretty dominant in this one, but you got to be careful. Not working with too big a lead. They could get right back in this ball game if you're not careful.
Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
Got to keep things airtight defensively right here. On your toes, ready to make a play. If you can get this to the 9th with a 3-run lead, it should be a W.
Got him swinging. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. Hit on the ground to short. Win. Handles, throws to first. 2 up, 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. Now Machado up here.
That play won't be trending on social media later on, but it's still important to execute it to perfection. This game is a lot harder than it looks, partner.
And that'll do it. Welcome back to Comiskey Park. Now the third baseman, Nolan Arenado. Johnson back to work. Harris racing after it. And there's 1 away. And up next for St. Louis, Alec Burleson. And it's fouled away. Base is empty, 1 away here at the top of the 9th. And a base hit. Now here's Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 3 in this one. And first offering is fouled off. Burleson, the base runner at first with 1 out. Fly ball to right. Acuna on the run. He's got it, and there's 2 away. Nolan Gorman next up for the Cardinals. 1 for 3. First pitch, and he just misses. Right side. Albies slings to first, and that is that. Back here at Comiskey Park, bottom of the ninth. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. Line drive, base hit down the line. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That was a pretty good pitch. Breaking ball down and in, but when it's breaking in towards you, you have a lot of time.
Gorman. Glove flip to second. A double play. That might send some folks towards the exits. 2 gone. So it's their last chance in this one. Drake Baldwin. Next up for the Braves. Swinging a foul straight back. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Right side, and this should do it. Steps on the bag himself. Ball game. Palante with his first major league win.
Yeah, nicely done. I'm sure he'll feel very good about that and get the ball for his trophy case, as he should. A start he won't ever forget.
A shutout in this one. 3-0 our final score. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. Thanks for joining us.
Traders, I gave you hard work and labor. I gave you your flavor, you bohemian haters. This fakers, you gave me crumbs, now give me cakers. The movers and fakers get around and catch the papers. While my shots are jumping like the Lakers. I want land with acres, you immigrant show papers. I'm from back in the day with a glamour papers. And they'll call you a moolie, treat you like a racist. Militant, yeah, I'm back in the booth. Pop, I hit you from the roof, yeah. It's the truth, I pressure on you on your stoop. With body shots till your body drop. I ain't got the hammer cock, the body. Think it we talk about, we should've called a truce. Shout to all my that be waiting to make the part thing let loose. Chill.
Que reflejan tu mirada, la noche tú y yo.
Burning in me from within. Concentrated thoughts on who I used to be. I'm shedding skin. Every day a new version of me, a third of me demented.